everyone. Uh, my last video was stopped when I was just taking care of the old tire. The tire was actually removed and installed a new one. This is how the tire look like. And now the next step gonna be I'm going to remove the bearings and the seal, and going to install a new one. And in the meantime, I'm start to sanding the wheel completely off, and I'm going to do the painting work. Oh, before I do the painting, I will going to tape the tire, because if I choose the the powder coating, they don't have that color what I really want, and that's why I'm going to just going to do the painting with the single stage paint. But if I'm gonna paint the wheel first, and then I'm going to bring to the guy who's gonna install the wheel, they're gonna messing up the fresh paint. So I'm just install the tire, and then I'm going to just cover the complete tire, and I'm gonna do a little time lapse on it. I'm going to just prep it completely and just cut it nicely all around the wheel. And it's very important where is the rotors sit on the wheel. You definitely have to cover that one, because you don't want any paint goes under the rotor, because can be, you just never know how, we talk about microns, that's very thin layers enough, and the rotor is not completely smoothly connected to the wheel anymore. That was happened with me before. I didn't do the painting work, but one of my friend came to me and, could you just check what's going on, because anytime I use the brake, it's shaking. It's very it's wobbling the complete front end. And I thought that's a shock, but that wasn't a shock. That was sprayed under the rotor. The complete wheel was sprayed with the ugly green. That was a Kawasaki though. So and then I just removed the paint, just used the blade, cleaned it nicely, and the problem was solved completely, and that was it. So that was gonna be, and also I'm going to put on where is the ABS ring connecting. There's gonna be also stays, as just no any paint on it, and also not even on a rotor surface. So I actually done a mounting surface, and I'm gonna take off the wheel. No, I'm going to take off the weights from the wheel, and then everything is done. I'm going to rebalance it, and I'm gonna put a new weight on it after, when the painting work everything is done. I'm going to do, because right now has like 25 and 25 gram or ounce, I don't know, but it's 25. But that was with the different, with the previous tire, and now I don't know, do I need any or need more or less? So but I'm going to do the painting work first, and now I'm just gonna come off with some time lapses and enjoy. Okay guys, as you can see, I did remove the bearings and the spacer. I just cleaned a little bit off the side of the tire, from any kind of grease and anything can give me a problem. So the tape is not going to stick completely on, so I cleaned it, and also just cleaned a little bit of the wheel. And now I'm just going to try to do step by step, tape it all around the wheel, actually the tire, and then and after that I'm going to start sanding the clear coat, and also all every dirt where I'm able to just clean it off. I'm going to just sand it off, and then give a primer, base coat, and try to give some kind of effect, because my first idea was this is gonna be black, but the black will not match with the bike if I just look up the end. So this is gonna be some kind of I go with flat khaki color. That's gonna be the base coat, and also I'm going to I try to make some kind of rust effect. I'm going to use bronze and black on it, but that's gonna be, even I'm going to use brush or some kind of rag, just put it on somehow, the fresh paint, and try to remove it quickly before it's dry. So, and I hope I'm going to get that effect what I really want. That's gonna be like some kind of, the wheel is supposed to be look like rusty and old. So this is my plan. But I'm not gonna go with black. All around the bike supposed to be like this most likely is gonna be this khaki color or some kind of desert color and rust mixed together. So this is gonna be this is what I really want to do. So some time lapse again. I'm just going to prep the tire ready for sanding. Okay guys, it is done. I'll put this away for now. It's nicely covered, so even though how many paint the wheel we're going to got, the tire is gonna be just like new. Now I'm trying to cut it off the weights and then start sanding. Okay, of course this foam thing always stays on, so I just use the blade to clean it off, or I just rather use lacquer thinner maybe. No big deal, I can cut it off nicely. And then when painting work all done, that's gonna be I'm going to show you guys how to balance it on your own. It's not that difficult, and you don't have to go anywhere to do the special wheel balancing. And one of my good friends showed me how to do it on your own, so it's not a big deal. Okay. I really like this blade. This is a Alpha, and you can do very special works with it. And, you know, you can do very tiny cuts. It's a very thin blade. And then the painting work, everything is done. And of course, yes, before you put the weight on, yes, I'm going to install the bearing first. And even though I'm not going to use the factory axle because it's not supposed to be rolling when I do the balancing, it's not supposed to turning on the axle, so I have to find some thinner than the axle. The axle itself is like at least like an inch, so I try to get like even a half inch or 3/4 inch straight bar, and that's gonna be my temporary axle. until I do the balancing. Okay, I'm just going to use a little bit of lacquer thinner to just take the sticky thing off, and then I'm going to start sanding, and hopefully I'm able to do at least the, oh yes, I'm going to, I almost forgot, I'm going to cover the valve stem too. I was just thinking for a minute, I was thinking maybe I'm gonna stay black with it, but what should I do with it? No, I'm not going to. I'm just going to put a cap on, and this is gonna be the same color than the wheel. Yeah, because the black is gonna be so it is gonna be same color like a wheel, that the khaki stone or desert color. And okay, look. And now start sanding. Okay, guys. What I'm going to use. I'm gonna try it first with this super flexible, what's the name of it? Ultra flexible sanding paper. It's not paper anymore, but it's a 150 grit, what I'm going to use for first. And it's coming off nicely. I just want to give a little extra rough surface, and then have a good rough surface for a primer. Coming along, and it's almost done. One side. As you can see, guys, I never really use any kind of gloves, and that's how I just used to. Not even mechanical works, not even like sanding like this. I mean, it's no big deal for me. I have a friend who, he even just for a bulb replacement, he needs the gloves. I mean, seriously, why you need the gloves? And he told me that because I hate when my hand is dirty. I mean, but the bulb is not dirty. Anyway, so I'm not that kind, so you guys never really going to see me wearing any kind of service gloves, not even rubber, not even cloth, unless something really important and I don't really want to leave my fingerprint on. That's the only reason why I'm putting on, but that's not really happening on the mechanical side. So just almost ready. Yeah, this is kind of good, this sanding nut paper. But I was, as soon as my hand is dusty, so because this is a little sticky, the other side that you hold, but as soon as you have dust on your hand, it's going to get a little bit more slippery. So I cannot. But it's no big deal. So it's really bad, really good. It's way better than any kind of sanding paper. I was thinking first I'm going to use, I'm gonna wet sanding it, but it's not really important. And also, if I'm going to use a wet sanding, and then this wheel full of holes and all around when I I have to wait a lot until, you know, everywhere is drying out or blowing out with the air. But and also now it's gonna be dry and dusty, but I can easily clean the dust off and using a degreaser, and I can put the base, not a base coat, the primer first. Yeah, because I try to use some good quality aluminum primer. What is good on aluminum? So basically this is done. This side. I'm really curious how it's going to look like when the painting is complete. Now I'm wondering how I'm able to do that rust effect, because it would be easier if the wheel is metal. So I'm just going to sand it like this and just leave it on the sun. Just use a garden hose, just make it, you know, just make it wet every day, and just, you know, sooner or later gonna be nice and rusty. But the aluminum, when it's corroded and rusty, that's ugly. So I had to make something with the paint what it look like metal rust, not aluminum rust. Okay, it looks like it's close to done. A little hint about aluminum alloy wheel, and not just wheel, anything is what is aluminum. Even though right after you just sanded it, you know, the sanding is all done, and you want to do a paint, but if you wait days or weeks, there's gonna be kind of thick oxidation already on the surface, you know, because that's basically the aluminum is oxidating really fast. So just a little hint: if you do painting work, if you want to do any kind of paint on aluminum, just try to do it quick. I mean, this is gonna be done soon now, and I'm just going to degrease it quickly, remove all the dust, and I'm going to paint it right away. I'm not going to wait, not even 10 minutes. You just wait, you know, a minute or two. I'm just going to do the primer right away, and I try to make it, you know, the shortest waiting time. You know, even though, like I said, the oxidation it's already there, so it just takes seconds, and the oxide so the oxide is right away on the surface. But if I'm trying to do fast, it's gonna not peel the paint off that soon. Yeah, it's pretty difficult to work with aluminum, but not impossible. So yeah, I'm just going to give a little sanding touch-ups here and there, look around and check it again everywhere, and I'm going to do the primer and the base coat, and then playing with that rust effect somehow. Alright guys, I think that's it for now. If you like it, definitely hit the like, and see you in the next video.